And that's because you can't really operate a tax regime or a tax administration without trust. The people, the taxpayers need to relate to the revenue authority. How much is minor paying? Bring these people into their fold. I think we need very evidence-based solutions or action plans. But when you say building trust and transparency, can businesses, young businesses, say probably some of the things that we need to think about?
Sorry, very good quotes on this, so that at least we can enhance compliance.
Thank you for that. A good question, I think, to set it up. Tax is the price you pay for being in a civilized society. Economics growth saying, this one is not my home, and tax policy saying, nearer to thee, my God. They've got to sing from the same hymn page. And the goal is not just to raise revenue, but to create an enabling business environment where compliance just becomes a byproduct of opportunity and not fear. 30 years later, other than one or two people at the board, I have not experienced tax officers. You've got to change how then you recruit it, because we are human beings. We like talking to our own. You know, a 30% shareholder about, they've created Ushuru GPT. Brilliant idea. Have a structured way to engage with the private sector and not be in a place where you're marking your own homework. Alafu unajigotea.
What has it been? Talk to Kra and what we could do to collaborate.
But again, I ask, how does that trickle down to me as a business person? So I think we creating roadblocks. But if I go to our experience in my business, because how do we classify vehicles? Based on CCs, engine numbers, and we don't have all that. So that was say this is what it means. When we looked at the legal notices that cover assembly, you cannot assemble those vehicles locally and actually sell them to anybody, because that's actually 50%. Actually started with that conversation. And then we asked them to interpret what it meant. And what then came out of that is that, yes, next year, just because of that actual meaningful engagement and inviting them to understand our business.
Did very well. So we shall be taking these home.